Show what we can do when we play sound and we play together, and we out there with a lot of energy. I think came out in the first half last week and we did it, and then we got into a slump, and a domino effect. It just trickled down. But this week, man, we were just priding ourselves coming to halftime with energy, go back on the field with energy, like just stay together and just do your assignment. So I think we was able to master that, and we was able to play a complete game. I feel like we finished the game. We started the game. They drove down, but we didn't let them get a touchdown. That was really big. Holding them to 3. So, man, it's something good to build on. We know we're gonna have a lot to go in and fix, obviously, and it's a good thing to build on.
After last week, did you guys watch the film as a whole defense as opposed to groups? And did you guys talk about, hey, here's what do you want to do? I think Todd mentioned that. He talked to you guys about that.
Yeah, we watched it as a whole, and man, just obviously, being called out in front of everybody, that set a fire under you, and that's what he did. And man, he just kept it real with us, like, we can be as good as y'all want to be, because I'm putting y'all in great positions, but we just messing up little things. So, man, we're just trying to get back to the fundamentals, and I know that's hard to say, like, we're an NFL team, week 9, like, we talking about fundamentals. We should have this down packed, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to win ball games, and we got back to the fundamentals. We knew that was a great team coming in with a great running back, and we knew the emphasis was to shut him down, and I think the big boys held up good up front, and they was able to get that done. I don't know how many rushing yards he had or whatever, but I know it wasn't enough to win the game. So just kudos to them for doing what they had to do. They was challenged, and they stepped up to it.
Did the players speak up and talk about what they wanted to do?
I mean, shoot, Coach Bowles, he really did it all, man. He wasn't happy, man, I respect it, man. At the end of the day, because it come back on him. When we not doing well, we all in this together, and we know he the head man, so he really took over. And man, we had our own meeting on Fridays, and we watched film, and we just talked about what we need to fix and how we see things, and making sure everybody on the same page.
For you personally, though, what was working for you today?
I know my foot went, but I don't know. I was just trying to push through. I just feel like I've been challenged a lot, and it's hard out there, but I just feel like, man, playing with Tate, he just keep me going, just kind of, we got that mindset, relentless, try to do what all we can do for this team. Because at the end of the day, man, we giving our all for this team, so we just want to win games. But just being out there with my brothers, that was enough for me, man. Just having fun, celebrating their success, and, they doing the same when I make a big play. So, I mean, that's the best part about it.
How aggressive was the blitz scheme today?
Oh, it was very aggressive. We was knocking the hell out of number 8, and I think that got them rattled a little bit, and could have had more turnovers than what we had. We got to get on those jug machines, but that's the type of team we are, and like I say, man, Coach Bowles, he know how to dial it up,
and
we got to keep it.
That.
Yeah, because they don't have to sit and try to cover for 15, 20 seconds. The ball coming out fast, and they can be aggressive as well, and it all works hand in hand.
Devin, you guys had three big players on offense, and you guys shut all 3 of those guys down with Henry and D-Hop and Will.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great team effort. We came in, that was the guys on the board that we knew that they was going to feature, and we wanted to be aggressive with them because at the end of the day, we got great players as well. We don't shy away from the competition. Before every practice now, we go ones-on-ones, our offense against our defense just to get the competition rolling and start fast. And I think that's really paying off. We're just going out there competing. So those guys seeing Mike Evans, Chris Godwin every day, like it's nothing. It's nothing when you go play other teams.
How good did it feel, too, your first chance to respond to giving up the most points this season to now just giving up the fewest?
Yeah, I mean, it felt great. It just let us know what we're capable of, and we got to build with a lot of great momentum off this win, because that's what we can do when we stay together and we all on the same page. So it felt great, but at the end of the day, we got a 24-hour rule this one over, and we got to get ready to prep for the next one.
What do you think the biggest difference was with the attack?
Just Ty Bowles just blitzing, being him, being creative and trusting his guys on the back end to hold up, good enough for us to get there, and then trusting the guys who he was sending to go be playmakers. And I think everybody, when their name got called, they made a play.
And he did that with Carlton already down, and you were down a guy.
Yeah, I mean, we need Carlton out there, but obviously we want him to get healthy so he can be at his best. We don't want to, jeopardize, his health, because when he's playing, himself, he's one of the best corners in the league. He'll go strap anybody, and we know that, so we appreciate him. But at the end of the day, it's next man up. Zion been doing a hell of a job all season, so we're going to give him his flowers right now. So
have you seen enough?
Stop calling me, Vita.
Dev, you seen enough out of Kansas City to know that the This kid's got a heck of a future.
He got a motor. That's the one thing about him so far. You know, he is a high energy guy in the run game, and when it's time to go get the quarterback, he's not selfish. You know, after a couple plays, he say, "Hey, was I too fast?" We was running the game together, and that's just to let you know, like he wanted to see how I felt because at the end of the day, he's a team player, and I think that's the biggest thing about him. You know, he's a high motor guy with great energy, but future bright for him. He gonna play in this league for a long time. Oh yeah, he gonna stick his nose in there for him to be a little guy. You know, he like 5'10", but he gonna stick his nose in there and he gonna play the run. And I respect it, but you know, Coach Bowles, they go out and they go get players like that. So I'm glad he fitting in.
What kind of grade do you give Tristan for his running ability?
Oh, that was an A++, man. He looked so good on that. But I know he was tired after it, but that was an A+.